Mafia podcast, yo, is wrong. Rob, man, Ryan taking over the mic. There are few sports and the stories ignite. Rocking the house, we're taking flight. Turn it out loud, let's amplify. Podcast moving, reaching to the sky. Crank up the volume, here is reunite. Join the ride, we won't deny.
G'day guys, welcome back to the show. We're your hosts. I'm Bakes.
I'm Sarge.
And I'm Croppy.
And we are the Bitter Mafia. And this is episode 82. And tonight's episode is going to be about conspiracy theories, UFOs, ghost stories, aliens, whatever.
Yes.
And a bit of a yarn.
Yeah, all of that stuff. We got a little bit of information. I got a few conspiratory questions for us. See if we can debunk the world's scientific myths.
Oh, mate.
I've come up with a few theories over a few frothies.
I've had my own, and hopefully it resonates with people, for all the cigarette smokers out there.
Did you have one about Australia Post or?
Oh, you'd have a
Not
few
much of a
Australia
conspiracy.
Post,
They're just cunts.
I don't think it's even a conspiracy, and I don't think it involves anyone but me. Like, I've done something. I have done something incredibly fucking heinous.
Piss someone off.
In a past life somewhere, yeah. And,
One of the postal workers. They see it and then like redirect. Redirect.
I was sitting here on Friday, just before I got crook, on the Wednesday when we were watching the boxing.
Yeah.
The dogs were fucking going off. It was like 6:30, fucking 6:45 or something. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, they were going off from inside, which they never do.
Yeah.
And I walked outside, and there's someone outside fucking honking the horn. I'm like, what the fuck? Walked up there, and it was a courier. I'm like, he's like, oh, hey, mate, Ryan? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, I got a delivery for you. I'm like, oh, yeah, righto. Fucking. It was me bowls. I'm like, wow, that's fucking express shipping from Geelong.
Yeah, I know. I thought that when you said you got them. I'm like, hang on a minute, weren't they in fucking Geelong?
I still haven't got to the bottom of it because I ended up ringing the courier service.
Yeah.
And they're like, what's your tracking number? I said, blah, 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 blah. They're like, oh, it says it's been delivered to Geelong. I'm like, well, they're like, you're going to have to contact the company that shipped them because they've obviously given us the wrong tracking number. I'm like, all right, fair enough. So I rang them and I said, oh, your freight company reckons that my bowls have been delivered to Geelong. She's like, oh, what's your tracking number? I said, oh, this. She's like, order for Ryan Crop. I'm like, yep. She's like, is your shipping address? I'm like, yep. She's like, oh, that's the address we've got. I'm like, well, and I was dumbfounded. I was like, oh, I actually don't know what to say now. I was like, how does the same people have
Let me
the
just
exact
note
same
that down. I'm
tracking
going to have to edit that out tomorrow.
Yeah. People will be fucking
Croppy's
rolling up on
address.
your doorstep.
That's not even my address, so I don't give a shit. But yeah, it's me mum's.
Sorry, Mum.
So, yeah,
Knock on the door. Is that annoying ginger cunt from that podcast here?
you're gonna have so many people fucking rock up on her doorstep, waving Palestine flags.
that's
You know, like, we're here for him. Where is he?
Oh, mate, could you imagine? You'd have a fucking a massive group of blue-haired weirdos with the fucking Palestinian flag rolling up on the doorstep.
I'll be running around.
We're here to censor Ryan.
Literally, it'd be me running around Kilcoy playing fucking Anne Frank. Hiding from him. I'm in the bathtub.
Nah, fuck, that'd be so hard. People would Google where that is and be like, nah, can't be bothered with that one.
No, yeah. They're not known for fucking being very active, so it's a bit of a stretch for them to come out here.
Yep. Man,
Speaking of,
Sorry, mate, you go.
Oh, I was just going to sort of lead into tonight's sort of topics. Yesterday, I went to the bowls club yesterday just to have a bit of a roll up because I didn't really get a chance with my new bowls. And mate's like, "Oh, do you want to come round for a couple of beers?" I said, "Oh, I still really wasn't feeling that great." He's like, "Oh, I've just got my new fucking bar put in." I was like, "Oh yeah, right." So went round there. It's fucking actually not bad. It's like he's got like 7 big old fucking like wine barrels like yours. but with a resin top over the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and looks unreal. Anyway, I was sitting there having a few beers and just chatting, and I fucking got hit with deja vu. I was like, man, because I've been to his place fucking heaps of times, and I'm like, and I was convinced, I'm like, done this before. Like everything seemed really familiar, but I'm like, hang on, it can't be. This is the first time I've ever seen this bar. But I was convinced that it happened, and I couldn't. Like, you know how when you get deja vu and you sort of think, oh yeah, this has happened before, but it's just deja vu. But it fucking it stuck with me. I was like, I honestly believe I've been here in this situation, which I have, but like it just seemed extremely familiar. I don't know if I had a dream about it in the past month or so. But it was one of those real moments, like, you know, when deja vu is just a little bit too real.
Oh, yeah, so I think there's levels to deja vu, and I have been, without a doubt, in the position 4 or 5 times, I reckon, in my life, where I have had deja vu hit so hard during a conversation or something, where I have known what they're going to say before they've said it.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a really a moment of absolute clarity where you're like, you've it's happened before.
Yeah.
Like, I know exactly how this is going to happen, and it's happening exactly how I thought it was going to happen, and it's it's fucking weird. Like, it's like goosebumps every time.
Yeah, but it's because I even looked that up when I was laying in bed earlier, thinking, oh, this would be a good, trying to find a scientific answer for why it occurs. I couldn't find a single answer.
Well, as far as I know, that means that they've changed something in the Matrix. I mean, isn't that?
Yeah.
Just another weird thing that comes up as well when I was Googling fucking conspiracy theories is, I don't know if it's like a media thing now, but they're heavily filtered on the internet. It's really hard to find.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You got to go elsewhere.
It's like no one wants you to find it.
Yeah, they bury him.
Yeah. Cause
They bury him instantly, and it's like it's over. It's everything. Even if you look up a specific event, it is like overcrowded with news articles.
That's what it was.
Debunking it.
It was basically saying, like, if you wasn't Googling any theories specifically, but it was more so the fact that the articles that were coming up were, without being too political, it was just left-wing propaganda.
Yeah.
Saying not why particular conspiracy theories are bullshit, but why conspiracy theories are bullshit. Like, it was no.
They use the words crackpot
fucking cool story.
often.
Yeah. Because I was like, oh, surely there's something that I haven't seen. Like, I typed in fucking conspiracy theories in 2025. I couldn't find. I found a heap of articles about why.
Well, there's almost none left.
Start, but there's. Yeah.
It's because there's almost none left. You know why? Because they're all fucking fact now.
That's right.
It's like all the political ones. Because, I mean, for 15, 20 years, they called Robert Kennedy Jr. a crackpot conspiracy theorist, and he's not missed. They've all been right. So,
Yep. Actually,
all his conspiracy theories are all facts.
Well, it sort of came up that he was shot by his own government.
Oh, that was his uncle. I'm talking about the guy that's in.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Robert Kennedy, who's the health minister in America now.
Yeah.
He's the whole Maha thing, make America healthy again.
Well,
I saw an article the other day. It's this morning, actually. It's brilliant. So he came out with this thing, and he's like, this exercise routine for everybody, and it's 100 pull-ups and 100 push-ups and 50 pull-ups in 10 minutes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Right, so it's like, but over 10 minutes, I mean, that works out to something like 10 pull-ups and 10 push-ups and 5 pull-ups per minute, which is not fucking, it's not out there. But it was a New York Times article, and they were like, essentially spinning it like he's gonna kill people. People are gonna have a heart attack from exercising. It's 10 minutes of very, very basic movements.
Yeah. Yep.
And like he's not saying go out and fucking do 100 pull-ups. Like it's do 50 pull-ups over 10 minutes. It's like 5 a minute.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
one, sit down for 15 seconds and do another one.
So that was
Still
the whole.
still
remember
sounds pretty
ages
full on.
ago,
I'd rather take a shot a minute of beer, like we're talking about the other day.
Essentially, it's just fucking
Ironically, that's
move.
where my mind went straight to. So.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I was thinking straight away.
I would argue you would have to be more fit to do the 100 than you would 100 push-ups. Can't.
But to come out,
Yeah.
to come out and call him like and say that it's dangerous.
Nah.
Like that
hell.
is fucking ridiculous.
They're the biggest loser. My God, fucking how many times they fucking the shit they used to make those
Okay.
cunts do on that fucking
Some
biggest
of-
loser.
And that's some of that stuff was ridiculously dangerous. Like they do a
Yeah.
fucking full weights routine and running fucking half marathons a week at fucking
Only a quarter of
250
those
kilo.
people. Only a quarter of those people kept the weight off.
yeah, because it was
Half of them
ridiculous
fucking
way to do
gained
it.
the weight back on. Now a lot of them have got fucking health problems, even though they would have had health problems anyway. But fucking
Yeah, psychologically, it was a terrible way to do it.
yeah, yep.
I did see an article about that not too recently. Fucking how it resurfaced how the someone labelled it as just like mental abuse
Yeah.
for some of the contestants. I mean, there's a right and wrong way to motivate people. As well.
Yeah, move it, fatty.
You
Yeah.
yes.
Fat prick.
You want to be dead?
But that
Actually,
is
that part I
something
don't-
like-
Yes, I want to be. I don't want to be
Right
here
now,
anymore.
yes. Thank you.
Sounds alright. Remember when like everyone was, well, not everyone, but fucking health bodies were lobbying against or campaigning that red meat was the leading cause of cancer.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
while they're pushing heavily processed fucking.
There's
Yeah.
more chemicals in a fucking Beyond Patty than there is fucking, you know. Oh. That's another thing on its own.
We could do an entire episode on food, and I would have a fucking novel to give you. So
You'd know all about it. Fucking, you worked everywhere.
yeah, absolutely. I've been in the meat industry for a long time.
He knows his meat.
I know my meat, good meat. That's why I pull me pork.
Oh, Paul. It's like who can get there first.
What a fucking spoon.
He just spooner.
What do you think on the? Just before we get right into
Yeah.
it, what do you think on the idea of this is going to be a very existential question? What do you think about the idea of the universe? Like, I saw something recently where it was like people digging deep enough, finding mathematical code in because I mean everything essentially boil anything physical down. There's a code behind it, like you know, atom wise, the structure of atomic parts. It's a mathematical equation on some level, but when you break down I'm not going to be very astute in the way I explain this, but the whole universe can almost be broken down into what looks like very similar to computer code. Mm-hmm. Like the underlying code of the physical makeup of everything. I mean, are we just running a simulation here, or
How far
I've
could it
often
be, to be
thought
honest?
about that in the sense of, I can remember the age-old theory back in the day. It was like, well, we were all just basically a video game character,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
someone is in control. So two
Yes.
things on that. Firstly, what then? Like, yeah, depending on how deep you want to go for it. Say me, like when you play like GTA, right? And you're controlling your character.
Yep.
They have been coded and written and created from the ground up, much like us. We can sit here and question if we're a playable character in a universe. How far would it go down the line? Would like in-game characters ever question? Like, remember that movie with Ryan Reynolds, fucking where he was an NPC,
Free guy.
Free guy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole argument of it is where's the line of free will?
Yep.
If you want to toe that line of computer generated blah 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 Matrix-esque type simulation, what sort of where's the free will? Where's the line of free will?
Yeah.
Is there a level of control? Is there?
So, are we actually fucking? Are we just made to believe that what we're doing in day to day life is what we want to do, or is it already been planned? What you're doing tomorrow has already been written.
That's the idea behind like fate as well. I mean, if you want to get a bit more spiritual, the whole thing about fate is like, yeah, it's comforting to know that there's a direction, but it's also discomforting to know that you got no control over where you're going to get.
Yeah. I mean, if that was the case as well, I'd like to fucking just quietly reach out to whoever's in control of me.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I don't know, maybe
I know, right?
successfully rob a bank.
dude.
Or something, please.
I'd love to know what my cunt's doing. I think he's falling asleep.
Honestly,
Just loves jerking off.
So, mate, calm down. Fucking hell.
I would like to, whoever's seriously fucking whatever you're doing, just change my diet, please, because I cannot keep shitting. I'm afraid. I cannot physically keep shitting.
I'm waiting for someone to put me in the pool and take the ladder away.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm waiting to be in the shower. Next minute, the shower door opens, and I'm like,
I don't have the guts to go
and it's
fucking
blurring it all
blow
out.
my brains out. But if someone wants to do it for me, that's fucking fine.
Oh dear.
I don't know.
So-
It's,
That's what I think
mean,
about when I'm
think of the
half asleep.
universe as a fucking it's always been what a never-ending thing.
Yeah, well, so they're in a bit of an impasse these days. To get too scientific or anything, not that I can, but they're in a bit of an impasse these days at what they believed was like fact of physics, and people pushing the envelope saying maybe it's not fact, because they still can't really, like, there's still a huge amount of debate, and it's getting more now that the Big Bang isn't a thing.
Yeah.
That there's some other reason. I mean, because the universe is
Bang
expanding still,
was a science-
which they can't
scientific
actually.
Theory, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's. I mean, on some level, everything's scientific theory until it's. I think you have a big disconnect in science between the theorists and the people that put stuff into practice. The people that love practical experiments and going out and doing it, proving it before you can fucking put it on a blackboard. Mm-hmm. So you've got all the people that believe in physics, string theory, hardcore fucking, these are the laws of physics that we live by, you know, Newton's relativity and all that sort of shit. And then there's the people that are like, but what if there's something outside that? And they're like, oh, it's impossible. It's like, yeah, but everything's impossible until it's not.
Yep.
Until
you could
there's a
argue-
slightly better explanation for it. And it's
That's
happened time and time again through history.
Well, you could easily sit there and fucking talk about the Big Bang Theory as being impossible. Like,
Oh, well, it's fucking...
if without diving into it, it's like, yeah, no, I'm sure that happened, but like,
If you
fucking-
think about us here right now on this spinning orb in this time the way we are, it is an infinitesimal cosmic fluke. Like, it is fucking... The odds of us being who we are at this point of time on this rock in the most perfect of circumstances and environment and time, and it's like, man, we're talking numbers that I can't even put a name to one odds.
Yeah, that's true.
I've always found
Much
it hard
easier
to
if it's just the
believe
Matrix.
that, well, not hard to believe, but hard to wrap the head around. It's like, because there's always been the belief that the universe itself all of a sudden just appeared, right? Or
Yeah.
fucking,
Yeah.
it's like, well, all right, take the universe
Well,
away. What are you left with?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? It feels like it's just a fucking massive computer screen waiting for someone to fucking mod into it and create something.
Yeah.
But like, well, what was, you know what I mean? Like, fucking.
But that's the whole thing. Is like perception. We always look at everything from our own perception of reality. There has to be something. There has to be a timeline. Whereas like time somewhere else might not work like that. Physical anything's may not work like that. The way I perceive anything may not be perceived like that for another being. So it's like there's so many other variables in it. The way we interact physically could be nothing to them. It might, that could be like that they interact a completely different way. Like if you were to come across a race that interacts only through their mind, even, and that's not even going that far away from us, it would be completely foreign to us.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, perception is a funny thing.
Yeah, the more you dive into it,
It's a mindfuck.
it's hard to really even talk about because I got no answers for it. Well, no,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people do have answers for it, but it's like,
People
You
much
ruin
smarter than us
yourself.
don't have answers, mate.
Well, that's what they say about, like, when you're talking about deja vu and stuff. People have spoke about before, how there's like a... This is going a bit fucking off tap here, but like a multiverse kind of thing. So when you're experiencing something like, I feel like I've done this before, it's a rift in time where you're all of a sudden switched over to that person that's on the other side, and you're standing in their spot, and you're in their spot, and you're in, and they're in your spot, and you're that person at the time going, hang on a minute, I've done this before. Well, why does it feel like I've done this?
Yes, I like
then-
this. I like this. Because if you dig into it, and there's a scientist out there that believes that the multiverse is real,
Yeah.
right? And let's break it down to seconds to make it easier. But for every second of every living bit of existence, there is a new multiverse created because every second has a different choice.
Yeah.
So for every second, per every choice, per every person, we're talking into numbers that are, you fill this room with zeros.
Mm-hmm.
But that is how many, and expanding.
Yeah.
Because choices become infinite, and the more you make, the more time you have, the more choices there are. Like, I have the choice now to flip that pen that way, whereas, another multiverse me didn't do that.
Yeah.
There we go. There's another branch.
well, that's what
It's
they,
very interesting.
taking away the comedy aspect of shows like the Family Guy and shit, was when Stewie and Brian travel to those different universes, it's still their family, but it's like a universe, like, it's for comedy reasons, obviously, but like the universe where the dogs are in charge of
Yeah.
the fucking people, or a universe where everyone's just like, it's the same exact setup for the exact same people, just something's different.
Well, you could imagine
Change the whole dynamic of it.
13 quadrillion choices ago.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that fucker end up? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wish that maybe there's probably us three out there in a different universe where we're millionaires.
Yeah.
And I
millionaires surrounded by women. Fucking cunt.
just give me a day. You know what I mean? I'm not asking forever, just 24 hours.
Can just swap for a second, mate, just to feel what it feels like.
I just want to feel something other than this shit universe.
you can't.
Fucking...
Oh, don't worry. Listen to a few podcasts with billionaires on there. I'll tell you, it's miserable. Listen to
money doesn't buy happiness. Oh, you're a wanker.
I don't mind the dude, but listen to Dan Bilzerian talk about how shitty his life was at times. Like, fuck off, cunt.
I haven't not heard. Oh, fuck, that's a name I haven't heard in a long while. He has not been on.
Dude, I understand that you've got some mental issues, but fucking wipe your tears with the money. Like,
Yeah.
that you've the $100 bills that you've just pulled out of one of the fucking strippers' G-strings that is on your yacht, one of the 8 women that you could have slept with that night.
Yeah.
Cunt. Not that is the life for me. I prefer to have one good woman, but cunt. Like, he could have had that too if he wanted to.
I'll never listen to someone who said money won't fucking fix weird problems. Yes,
Well, it's funny.
Fuck.
There's a scientific.
100% will.
There's a bit of a
Exactly
scientific thing around that too. Is there is a limit. So if you're below a certain money intake, right? Money will make you happy to a point where then money becomes irrelevant. So say you have to be getting $250,000 a year. Anything under that, money will make you happy until you reach that, and then beyond that, it's irrelevant. Which makes sense. Like, too much money is like, one, it probably causes more problems because you've got so many more options.
Yeah.
And like, as soon as I get too much money in my wallet, I'm like, can't. What do I do? Like, I understand
I
it
spend it.
on the
I won't give myself that option.
mate.
Again, just give me 24 hours, please. Like,
But so there is studies done on
Yeah.
that.
I think it comes down to your, I guess, yourself as well. Like, if you say, if I was to come into $100 million tomorrow, I would 100% probably put myself in an early grave rather than someone, I don't know, some fucking churchy cunt that comes into $100 million tomorrow. They probably
Donate half
they're
of
going
it.
to do, yeah.
I'd donate it. I'd donate a good portion, but fuck me.
Their lifestyle would, or their choices would be vastly different to the next person.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Someone go, this will last you for the rest of your life. Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Blown within a year.
Be a fucking good year, though.
Oh,
Can you
what a
imagine
year.
the year?
oh, mate, be a good
I had
Actually,
that
if you
year.
had 100 million, it's pretty hard to blow 100 mil.
It would be hard.
Like, have you ever tried to put it down on paper, like trying to blow 100 mil? Because I've had this scenario, like talking to
Yeah.
mates, whatever, and downtimes, like, try and blow 100 mil. It's fucking hard.
Can you imagine the house I'd build?
Oh,
The
my
house
God.
would be it'd be unreal.
Well, man,
That's
like, even
that's another
you
thing.
build the fucking best house. It's like,
Wouldn't even put
like
a dent in it.
I mean, like a castle is like 20 mil.
Yeah.
But, and I mean, that is a fucking, that is like 10 bedrooms, 15 bathrooms deal
Yeah.
Yeah.
with a moat and a dragon. Like, that's fucking,
That's money you'd share around. Fucking,
mate.
it's definitely one of the things you'd be like, I'm going to give you some money. Fucking.
Well, 100%, man. If I got 5 million, I'd be like, us three are fucking, we're out of here.
Yeah.
Pay the partners to be happy about it. And try to do something. For,
Yeah.
I would like a month or like 3 or 4 weeks where it's like, let's do something really fucking cool and then go back,
That'd be fucking awesome.
be family men again and just,
Yeah.
do the good shit. But let's fucking get loose for a tiny bit.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, I can imagine it. I often do. Dreaming about it. Speaking of which, dreams was one that I had written down. Now, happens quite a lot. You'll have a dream about some situation, whether you're, I don't know, maybe you're playing sport or whatever you're dreaming about, but you come across a couple of individuals who you've never seen before. You have no idea who they are. Now, has your mind manifested that person and they don't exist anywhere outside of your dreams, or is it someone that you have crossed paths with? You could have just passed them. From what I understand in that scenario, and people have tried to explain it, someone that you haven't interacted with in your dream, that you're like, I don't even know who the fuck this is, but apparently you have passed them on the street and it caught your eye, and it's just then imprinted, and you've manifested them again in a dream. Does that person actually exist in real life?
I've seen a few different theories on this. One is that you populate it with people that you've seen, and one is that it's populated with your best recollection of whatever you can throw together.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because
I probably think that because like, you gotta remember too, dreams only happen like when you fall asleep. You don't start dreaming instantly. Like dreams happen within a time frame of your, and like they happen so fast in real time. Like your brain is just fucking chucking whatever in there, and like the movie Inception has got a lot of things really right with how we dream.
Bloody oath.
And it's like you are populating this tiny little piece of that is like rendering as you go. Which is why, like, I mean, if you've ever had any really vivid dreams that have been almost lucid, And I'm a really vivid dreamer. So, like, when I have nightmares, or I'm a person that suffers with nightmares sometimes, not traditional fucking dude chasing you with a knife.
Yep.
My kids are dying nightmare guy, like really fucking scary shit. And it's, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's when you remember back and you're like, man, the details of that were fucking like sketchy as hell.
Yeah.
Like they seem so real at the time, and then you're like, the details are so smudged and smeared,
Yep.
but you just don't realize it at the time.
Yeah, I just... It's always been something that pops up where the... Like... Because the person that you see in your dream, that the person that you don't know, they are a literal human in
Yes.
your dream. It's like...
I would put it to you though,
You've got to be someone who lives somewhere and has a life.
I would put it to you though that when you wake up, you can't properly remember. If you were a perfectly good artist who could sketch from memory, that you wouldn't be able to draw their face 100%.
No, I can't even think of a...
Which when I believe that it's a feeling over a vision.
Well, that's... Yeah, that makes...
So your mind's animating it really quickly, but like you are your emotional state is what makes it feel so fucking so real. And when you're having, especially with like, it's different with like family members that you know,
Yeah.
because your mind fills in the
yeah.
blanks really easily. But people that you don't really know, and you can wake up and feel like fucking, oh, that was fucking crazy. But like your memory of it's so super sketchy, because I reckon your memory of it's super sketchy because it's super sketchy.
Yeah.
Because it's super fucking. The details just aren't there. The physical
crazy
details
as
aren't
well
there.
Like if you've ever... You could do this where you're never ever going to get an exact time when you fall asleep. No one ever knows that, because... But if you could pinpoint it to within half an hour, say you fall asleep around 10 p.m. at night, you can have dreams, like you could have a dream that in the actual dream 3-4 days have passed in the actual dream, and you've lived out 4 days, but in reality it's been 45 minutes.
Yeah.
What if this is the dream?
Yeah.
And when you fall asleep, you go back to reality.
Wake up, Jeff.
It's the more you try to explain it, the fucking stupider you sound.
I got a
No way to actually sound smart when you're trying to explain it either.
I got a really good. I was told this tip years ago when I was a kid about when you're asleep and you're having a nightmare. If you can, and I've been able to do it my whole life. In your dream, because your subconscious is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you're doing, if someone's chasing you, no matter what, where you are and what you're doing, just stop what you're doing and close your eyes really tight in your dream. Close your eyes really tight in your dream, and you wake up. And
I reckon
I do it all the time.
Yeah, I reckon I've tried this as well.
Yeah.
Or like I've tried blinking as well.
Matt, you know, I've had like lucid dreams where I've like something really bad has happened, and I've reassured myself in my dream that I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
It's like,
Don't
so, mate, it's relaxed. It's
Yeah.
just a dream.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
you
I've
wake
had so
up.
many like that.
You wake up shortly. You'll be right.
It's funny when you're
crazy.
like halfway through something in a dream, and you know what I'm talking about, and then fucking you're like, yeah, I'm dreaming. I know I'm fucking dreaming.
Why do you never get to the? Why do you never get to the end of things?
I know.
It doesn't matter what it is. So, like,
Yeah.
most nights I'll dream and there's a goal to the dream, right? And it's like, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be the most fucking mundane thing, too. It could be like, I'm trying to get to this person's house. And I will never get there. Let alone the good ones where it's like, I'm trying to
You know, when you're trying
do
to
something else. But
have sex and you never get to fucking actually do it.
I was tiptoeing around it, but there we go.
No, but you,
Yeah.
like, I reckon the ones. Oh, I mean, fuck. Is that
Worst one's where you jerk off in your dream, and then all of a sudden you're in a room full of people.
Yeah,
And they're all
I've
your closest family members. Like,
I've
oh,
literally had that before.
And it's a surprise party, and
Unfortunately,
you
it
weren't
wasn't
dreaming.
a dream. It was an intervention for my drinking, and I'm just sitting there.
Oh,
gagging.
that just made me think
It
of
was
something.
intervention for my
Okay.
jerking off in front of people.
Ryan, you got an issue. Shut up. Not yet.
Well, I fucking heard this story years ago, and I can't see it being true, but it just makes me laugh every time I think about it. It's this chick, she goes home, and like, I'm just gonna jump straight to the surprise party. It was apparently a surprise party, and everyone's fucking hiding and shit. So I'm gonna set the scene. So anyway, she comes home from work, she goes, gets changed, she grabs a jar of peanut butter. And goes back to the. I don't know what's going on here. She's either going to the lounge room, she puts it on herself, and gets the dog liquor out, and then everyone turns the lights on and goes, surprise! And when I heard that, I'm like, all right, I got so many questions to ask about this fucking story. Fucking, why was everyone waiting? Everyone's like, shh,
Wait, she's getting the peanut butter.
What's she doing with the peanut butter? Hang on, what's the dog doing? Hang on a minute. What's that sound? What's that? Turn the light on.
Maybe she snuck in the back door, and they were all waiting in the lounge room.
Oh, I don't know, but it's one of the fucking funniest stories I've heard. And I was like, nah. If it's real, it's fucked. If it's real, it's fucked.
Could you imagine?
I'm going to limb and say somewhere that is real.
Yeah, I reckon it probably would be somewhere.
I saw an Instagram reel. The family burst into the boy's room with a
Oh, my
surprise
God.
birthday cake, and he's got his pants down around his ankles,
Oh,
but he's got the
yes,
blanket
yes,
over
it was
his
like-
fits. Like,
You
Not another teen movie.
Oh, yeah, it's my birthday. Now get the fuck out.
I was just having a wank, but thanks for that.
Oh, yeah, no, I hate that.
Should we put some icing sugar on that?
Penny
Oh,
found is a
fuck.
penny shaved.
I got a story. When I was younger, actually I was a teenager. I was at high school.
Definitely
I
younger.
was in high school, and this guy, I was definitely younger, way younger than I am now. And my mate's like, "Oh, you want to come back to my house on this day?" I said, "Yeah, mate, that'd be cool. Come and hang out." And anyway, we get back there, and I get to the front gate, and I'm like, "Holy fuck!" And he's like, "What's the matter?" And I'm like, "I feel like I've been here before." And he's like, "Nah, you haven't." And I said, "Nah, I feel like I've been here." And we started walking up to the door, and I'm like, "Man, I'm fucking freaking out here because I feel like I've been in this fucking house before." And he's like, "Settle down, mate." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm really getting a bit creeped out here." And before we went to open the door, I said, "Oh, your lounge room's right there, isn't it?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then we opened up the door and walked in. Like, okay, I'm feeling worse now. And I'm like, one of the bedrooms is just off to the side there, onto the right, and it's like a main bedroom. And he's like, "Fuck off, cunt." Yeah, it is. I'm like, "Oh man." And then we walked up the hallway. I'm like, "There's 2 rooms off to the left, and there's one down to the end." And he's like, "Get the fuck out of here." And I'm like, "I know, I'm freaking out. I got goosebumps." And I'm like, "Kitchen's there, bathroom's there, fucking toilet's over here." And he's like, "Nah, this is fucked." And he's got his mum. He's like, Mum, come here. His mum comes in. She's like, "What's going on? And he's like, "Rob's just fucking saying he's been here before, but he's never been here, and he's freaking out." And the mum's like, "What's going on? And I'm like, "Oh, I just know every room is in the house. I just feel like I've been in this house before." And I'm just explaining every room to everyone, and everyone's just freaking out. And then fucking the dad come in, and he's like, "Come on, mate, tell me the truth. Have you been here before?" Like, "Yeah, it used to be my grandma and grandpa's house."
Trust the dad to not suck.
Yeah,
Get sucked
that's
in
what's
though.
straight
I was
to
like,
it.
"Wait, cunt. Wait."
He's like,
Fuck
fucking
off.
around. Oh, the mum and the fucking son, they were hilarious. They're like, "Oh my god."
There's only one way. There's only one way this could have been better. It's like, tell us the truth. Yeah, I robbed you last year. That burglary.
Remember,
that was me.
as I jumped through the window and looked back and went, "You've been robbed."
Remember when little Jimmy's
And the
bike went
mum's laying
missing?
there going, "Oh, thank you."
Fuck, you had me hooked there for a second.
Fucking hell, I had goosebumps. Oh, fuck, that's good.
But
That's
no, it was
really
funny.
good.
It was hilarious. As soon as I walked up, I'm like, oh my god, that's fucking Nana Par's house.
I'm going to fuck this cunt up. I'm going to mess him and his mum up for life.
I'm gonna ruin you cunts for life.
Only Frank wasn't there.
Oh shit.
I imagine his dad was called Frank and he had blue footy shorts on and a white stained wife.
Oh, you could just imagine. You probably. Go on, mate. Fucking.
Like, go on, mate. Oh.
You look like Dickie Bennett's fucking great.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fuck. All right, anyone got some stuff for us? Got some conspiracy stuff.
Well, I do have a proper story. This is legit. When I was younger, like this is how I got into aliens and UFOs and all that sort of shit. I remember just standing in the street talking, like how like when you're young, everyone just hung out fucking in the street. But it was like late at night and the lights were on, like the street lights were on, and I remember my mum and my auntie and that were all talking in the street, and well, us kids were fucking around. I mean, we're all about to go inside. They're like, all right, we're going in for tea and all that sort of stuff. And so we all walked up to our parents, and next minute, there's all these lights just lit up across the paddock, because where we lived, you know where we used to live, Matt? Fucking,
Yes.
It was just a big paddock, and it was like all these lights just lit up and then just disappeared. It's like, what the fuck was that? Like, it like pretty much covered the whole paddock. And there's never lights in the paddock. There's never lights there. And next minute, fucking in the darkness, it was like something out of a movie. Next minute, this guy just walks under this street light, and he's walking towards us, and everyone said hello to him, and he didn't say a word. He just walked straight past, blank stare. This is how I always remember this kind of shit. It's like a blank stare, and freaking just kept walking. And he got to a light before it got dark, and I reckon it was as he passed the light, it just went. He just disappeared. Couldn't see him anymore. Like usually, could see a silhouette of someone walking. Mm-hmm. Just couldn't see him walking anymore. You could not hear him because you could hear it, because everyone just stood still. Everyone was like, what the fuck? Because it's just really creepy, and it was just after the lights and everything happened, it was just like, fucking, what the hell just happened there? And that was something that stuck with me as a kid, and that's what always got me thinking about fucking UFOs and aliens and all that sort of shit. Like, that guy could have been a random guy, but it was the weirdest thing that ever happened with the lights, and then all of a sudden this guy just appears from nowhere and just disappears just off from us. It was the creepiest thing ever.
Mm.
Yeah, that wouldn't have sat real well with me.
No, I was freaking out. Oh, fuck it. Can we go home now, Mum, please?
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah, it's fucked.
I never want to hang out in the street again.
Man, I don't know. The UFO thing is becoming almost insurmountable evidence now. Where it's like, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and the dude on there was like so matter of fact. He's like, but the amount of so before it used to be shady fucking cameras, you know, testimony by fucking outback hillbillies. Mm-hmm. But like the last 5 or 6 years, there's been so many, especially US government military officials that have come out and said things, especially Air Force. There's been a huge amount of fucking Air Force guys.
The Air Force never used to say anything before.
No, and like there's actually reasons for why, like video. So like all the videos you get uploaded is like, oh, have a look at that. They're fucking, but like if you were to take yourself out of it and think, don't go at it skeptically, go at it practically. There's a lot of reasons why a video is not a really good piece of evidence. Mm-hmm. The speed that these things move.
Yeah.
the technology that they use with the distorting gravity, it's just not a really good medium for trying to catch something. It's like, people are expecting this pristine fucking 4K video.
Yeah.
Like, this thing's moving, like, it's distorting gravity, which, like, displaces time. Like, it's...
Well,
like, you're not going to catch it properly.
When you see people, like, even you try yourself to zoom in on something and try and film it, and like,
It's fucking ridiculous.
Over
You move 1 degree and you're fucking gone, by the way.
Yeah, that's right.
That's something
You
that's
zoom
standing
in.
still.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, these things are moving at that fucking faster rate. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I did a tiny bit of digging into Australia's UFO history and blah, 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 and came up with some information on Pine Gap, which is why I messaged you. I was like, do you know anything about Pine Gap? Because I'd never really heard of it before, but, I mean, obviously, a lot of people refer to it as Australia's Area 51. There's a lot of...
Is that in Alice Springs?
Yes, so near, like 15k out of Alice Springs. So, in the 1960s, they started Pine Gap. It was like an Australian-American joint military base, which they said at the time was for space research.
Yeah.
Which is most probably a crock of shit. But, I mean, there's a lot of conjecture around why it started. One was the big UFO crash, and they built the fucking base around it, which is kind of like the Roswell thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that one, but in a thoroughfare town not far away, there's like a well, not really a town, it's sort of a stop on the way. There's a place called Wycliffe Wells.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of that, but it's a huge, it's probably the marquee UFO site in Australia. They like the whole fucking place is like full of UFO shit, like like it's ground zero for UFO sightings. But it hasn't been functional for a couple of years now because of floods and damage and all that sort of stuff, so there's no one there. But I reckon we should go there. But also,
good.
yeah. But a lot of the conjecture was around that the UFO sightings were because of Pine Gap being not far away and it being the next stop along the highway or whatever it is. But like, I mean, it's essentially a military base of some description between the Australians and the CIA, and there's a lot more political stuff involved in it, as far as the CIA operating it and overthrowing the Prime Minister at the time, Gough Whitlam, and almost having him killed and blah, 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 because he was very trying to cut ties with the corrupt American politics at the time. Mm-hmm. But there was also... so they don't really know what the joint's for. That's the thing. Even today, it's still operational, and it's been expanded multiple times in the last 20, 30 years. And like, they came out and said in 1988 that it's actually a surveillance studio for... They were essentially listening into the Soviets during the Cold War, figuring out whether they have nuclear arms, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people are saying that it's the biggest surveillance site, military surveillance site in the world. Like, it's the epicenter of the world's information.
It makes sense because of there's nowhere that borders us.
Oh, the remote location would make a huge amount of sense, yeah.
I'm gonna message my mate. He was in the Air Force up in Darwin. He's not in the Air Force anymore, so I'm gonna message him and go, can you come on the podcast, mate? Tell us what you know.
Have you seen anything, and do you know anything?
Yeah, that's right.
We'll put the fucking voice filter on.
I remember asking him years ago when we were all fucking on the piss, and it's like, I can't say nothing. I can't.
Oh, come on, mate.
I won't tell anyone.
Well, the worry about the surveillance they got there, because like, if you can Google Maps to join it, it doesn't look much.
Yeah.
But it's like they got all those big like domes everywhere. They look like, from Google Maps, they look like big golf balls.
Yeah.
But that's all the radar, satellite stuff. So they got a direct satellite link, and a lot of the conspiracy, because in the nearby areas, Alice Springs, blah, 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 there's been people that have picked up like what seems to be space debris.
Yep.
In nearby areas, and it's like, and they've like brushed it off as or they've changed their mind on what the stuff is. They've brought in big metal orbs and stuff, like indigenous trackers have brought in big metal orbs and stuff, and they're like, oh, it's just from this. And then they're like, actually, that's a really bad explanation. It's actually from something else. so there's been a lot of changing of their opinion. But there's another thing. I don't know if you have heard of the Knowles family. The UFO, the Knowles family. So there's Faye Knowles and her 3 sons in 1988, they were relocating from Perth to Adelaide, traveling across the Nullarbor, and they came across they can only say it was a UFO encounter. Mm-hmm. I read a lot about the debunking, and a lot of it didn't actually make sense. So,
Yep.
the actual experience was they were traveling from Perth to Adelaide. Anyone that knows anything about the Nullarbor, it's a fucking highway in the middle of absolutely nothing.
Yep.
For miles and miles and miles. Like, there's nothing. It's fucking straight through the desert. Like, so they said her son was driving. Truck was coming the other way, and they saw this massive bright orb following the truck. A big white circle with a yellow bit in the middle.
Yeah.
Passed them, then turned to, like, essentially tail them. And to get away from the lad, all the kids are adults. So her 3 sons are all adults, so they're not fucking small children or anything. So he's floored at 150 kilometres an hour, brand new car. It's caught him in seconds. And their account is it landed on the roof, and it's like banging them, like nudging them off the road and blah, blah, blah. And at one point it sort of feels as if it's lifting them off the road. And they said, they noted that when it was in their vicinity, when it was on the roof, they felt as if time changed, time slowed right down, and their voices became distorted. Which, if you really, really, really think about it, if that thing is, let's just go with it's true, that thing is using an engine that manipulates gravity.
Yeah.
That would in turn probably manipulate time on some form.
Yeah.
So it's actually kind of makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
And when it finally left them, the 90-minute fucking pursuit, and they had to stop, and then they made their way to Ceduna and reported it to the police, and the police came out and it was dents all over the car. It was fucking wrecked, and it was covered in like a strange ash. Like, that's in the police report. And like, they don't really. And there was, on the same day, there was accounts. A truck driver said he saw really strange lights on the highway, and a ship in the harbour in the Bight saw the same lights. So 3 accounts. But when point is, they said to because this Pine Gap thing was still this massive fucking. I think it was when they came out. It was 1988. It was when they came out and said that it was a Cold War surveillance thing.
Yeah.
They said, well, won't your satellites pick up whether this happened or not? Or like, and the representative, the military representative could have said yes or no, and he's decided no comment was the best way to go with that.
Oh, wow.
So that'll tell you, we could tell you anything.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I would have just said no if it was me.
Yeah, if you were
I
trying
was
to
like, nah.
keep it under wraps, you would.
No comment, please.
Yeah.
I want to keep this going.
So, I mean, that's all very... It's all very interesting stuff. Like, I wasn't privy to how much of a presence of UFO sightings we have here. You're a bit more across that.
There's fucking quite a lot. It's unreal. Apparently, there's a lot up here, in the ranges and stuff.
Well, you're heading towards that area, towards the centre of Australia, where
Yeah,
you know.
that's right.
Always makes me think about the Rock. When you get north, with funny sightings, right?
Yeah,
The Rock. I mean, it's I think it's the world's biggest monolith, Uluru.
yeah.
They've got no idea how it's formed. I don't know if they don't. I think they've got ideas on how it's formed, but fucking something like that in the middle of fucking nowhere always makes me think funny things. Mm-hmm. Maybe I've seen 2001: A Space Odyssey too many times, but the fucking big black monolith. I don't know, but
Well, I wonder if that's probably the whole reason why you can't climb it anymore is because it's sacred land. There's probably a little bit more to that as well.
Yeah.
never all. That's the thing with the ancient indigenous tribes and that. Some of the things that they worshipped and that, it's like,
Well, look at some of the
Man.
drawings on the carvings on the caves and shit.
Yeah.
These tall
saw-
men.
yes, and I've heard these things like if you like read a lot of religious script and you replace the word angel with the word alien, and it's like it just fits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
It's
I really
fucking-
thought you were going to say anal then, but
arcanal.
you replace the word anal with alien, you're going to get probed.
It's the other thing with UFO sightings too. I was saying to you the other day is like the uptick in UFO sightings around nuclear material is a really interesting one, and like I wanted to pose a question to everyone. Let's just say that it's, you know, there are. Let's pretend that UFOs are real. They may be or may not be. I think they probably are, but why would they be hanging around nuclear material more, do you think? What are your theories, do you think?
Well, I don't know. To be honest, it's fucking...
Farming.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, I would imagine, and this is just a theory, that nuclear biowaste products may be native to Earth, and I don't know. Are they farming, like, you know? It's gonna sound fucking really weird, but like take. I don't know if anyone played the game No Man's Sky before. Fucking space game with endless universe. There's like fucking endless amount of planets, and you can only get resources on specific planets. So essentially, you're an alien. Well, you're not an alien. You're a human, but essentially, you're anything that's not native to your planet. Like you're an alien. So if we were to go to, you know, another planet, we're aliens.
Yeah.
Like, is it a? Yeah, I don't know. Is it a sought after product that has caught the interest of extraterrestrials that they need?
Maybe.
Well, that's true.
You think they'd come in and seize it? Or biding their time. You never know.
It could be reconnaissance as well.
Yeah, so I came up with a few theories. Maybe I'll get your ideas on it. Surveillance is one. Keeping track of human weapon progress in case there's a threat.
That's what I always think, yeah.
Just in case there's a threat to them,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you'd think if war's
Know
their
what they're
game,
dealing
they
with.
would fucking annihilate us anyway. Or are we their experiment? And they're just making sure we don't kill ourselves before they get to the end of their hypothesis?
Okay.
I'll get deep on that.
Are they the makers, and we are just the fucking whatever's happening in the petri dish?
Oh, there's so many fucking...
I would find that more believable than fucking.
I've got a
Like,
good
you
one.
look at the Egyptian
bearded
shit
fella
and
in the
stuff.
sky that created everything.
Like, I swear, like, I say this all the time, fucking... They were, like... how I feel that they came here was, like, they found this place and they're like, let's just build shit. Let's just make this a planet. We're going to make this home. And they got people, they made... Because, I don't know, maybe we were human before and they just fucking brought us over or something like that. Who knows? No one knows. Well, they did find fucking apes here, and they're like, "Here, let's stick some DNA in these cunts and fucking see what we can do here." And next
Yeah,
minute,
some
we
of them
pop
quite
up,
evolved.
and it's like, "Hello, we
Well,
evolved
yeah.
into this."
That's right. You never know. I mean,
Yeah.
and like even then, once again, perception. I mean, we look at it as our human timeline is 300,000 years, and then pre-human timeline is even longer than that. It could be fucking 10 minutes for these cunts.
Yeah, that's right.
Look, it could be 10 minutes on the grand scheme of people. If someone's looking inside the petri dish, like what we do as when you're in science, you fucking put something in there and wait for a chemical reaction to happen. The perception of whatever's happening inside there could be completely different to the time perception, like on a sub-quantum fucking level. Who knows? Who knows? Like, anyway, I've got my favorite theory that I came up with is: are aliens just us from the future, and they're just keeping an eye on us to make sure that we don't make a cataclysmic mistake that wipes out humanity? Because when you start talking about that sort of travel, you also get into time displacements.
I always think this as well with aliens as well, because like how we are now, like everything, like I've said this before about how I feel like it's race, gender, all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, people talk about when they've seen aliens, they're like these little grey fucking things, no genitalia, anything like that. Mm-hmm. That's perfect. Everyone's the same fucking colour. Everyone's got the same genitalia. Fucking. What, do we evolve to that? You know.
Well, that might be what we look like when we finally submit and merge with AI.
Yeah, that's right. This Matrix is like...
Mate, scientists are talking about it right now,
yeah.
that AI will get to a point where the two options are either merge or fight or die off.
You know what funny? You know the funny thing is,
That's the whole Neuralink thing.
You don't even think about it as well. Like, you know, years ago, we didn't even think about... Like, we thought about when AI was getting introduced, like, just when it was starting to come out. Oh, and they were talking about, this is like fucking Terminator and all this sort of stuff. And it's like, all right, calm down. And all of a sudden, we're in the thick of... We're not even in the thick of it, really. We're in the fucking beginning of AI.
Yeah.
But what it can do already is fucking scary.
Yeah,
It is absolutely fucking scary what it can do already.
it can think a lot quicker than I can.
Yeah. You imagine what it can do in another 2-3 years. It's going to
Exactly
be
right.
fucking unreal.
Or what it's already doing in a...
Or what it's already doing. And it will just keep going above and beyond.
As soon as they said that they tried to update ChatGPT and it tried to replicate itself,
Well,
To
they
not
tried
be-
to shut it down or something.
Yeah,
and then it
to not be
hang on,
deleted.
And back itself up. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
it escaped into another fucking area
Yeah.
to try and back itself up. So can't shut the whole thing down.
Yeah,
Like,
put it down. Put it all in it.
how have you not? Please ring James Cameron instantly.
Mate,
Talk to him about his inspiration for
I'll
Terminator.
gladly
For
go back
fuck's sake,
to
cunt.
Nokia 35 fucking 10 or something. Fucking play the snake game.
I honestly think we have been here, not at the AI level, but maybe at the AI level. We don't know. I think we've been here before, and I think what we've relied too heavily on archaeologists giving us a carbon dating of things, and I think we've missed something where we have been here before. We have been at a peak of technology at some point, and it may look very different. Maybe like Fallout, where it's like a different time branch of how technology could have gone. Something like that. And there's been a cataclysmic event, and we've started again.
Yeah.
And we've lost everything. We've lost all our records. We've lost everything.
Yeah.
If you think about it, if you're in a world where we didn't have computers, or even now, probably worse that we do have computers, because if a cataclysmic event was to happen now and wiped out power, to where's our history?
Yeah.
Like, fucking books are gone. Like, I don't think people realize how many books have been destroyed, how many historical books have been destroyed, because especially in the last 100 years, because whoever comes next fucking is afraid of people learning the histories of what came just before them.
Everything's digital. Everything is digital now, so...
There has been purposeful fucking historical erasures, by the way. So, it's something... These things have happened. Like, it's the same with... If we get back onto the fucking health stuff, like, there's a fucking reason why you don't see many pre-1900 medical books and journals around. Because they don't want people to know about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chinese medicine's been around for over 1,000 years, mate.
Yeah.
And they call it quackery, and they call them crackpots. They've been doing it for 1,000 years. Cunts in China are still alright.
They're the oldest. Like on average, let's go back to fucking cowboys and Indians, right? A lot of shit didn't exist back then in the forms of diseases and sicknesses. Obviously, when you got, getting the flu back in those days is probably a lot more detrimental to your health because there was no, I guess, westernized medical practices. But the fact remains was there's none of those diseases that you see these days.
Yeah.
Which,
Well,
you can't tell me that they haven't been created because they have to have come in at some point.
But they are. We have information that knows that that these places experiment with biological fucking things. We know this. It is known. It's not a fucking conspiracy. It is known. They go in there and they change the digital code of these viruses for whatever reason. Maybe it's weaponry or whatever it is.
yeah.
But like, if you fuck with the molecular structure of a disease, I mean, like, you only have to change one part of it and it mutates to another thing. Like, there's a multitude of things that you can do to a disease to make it mutate to something similar but different.
Yeah, yeah.
They do this. They have a fucking... there's a comedian who did a gag when COVID first started saying about there's a fucking lab a coronavirus lab in Wuhan. He's like, where do we think this came from? Like, are we talking like the ultimate coincidence? Like,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
clearly,
This is across the
it's
road
come
at the
from the
market.
fucking lab. Like, they're fucking with the disease in the lab.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty easy way to control population without actually having to take any responsibility for it. Because how easy can you pass it off as... Well, look, how easy did they pass it off as... Oh, it was a bat that was carrying this disease and someone ate the bat.
Oh, and then that story changed about 4 times.
No,
I'm
that
not
changed.
saying that Chinese people probably don't eat bats, because that's probably...
Well, that's
factual.
why it's so... That's what, I reckon they would, no doubt about it, but that's why it was so easy to pass it off, especially on the Western world, because we're like, oh, that's fucked.
Yeah.
But it's probably fucking something normal for them.
But it comes across as very believable to the average person who doesn't want to dig any further into
Yeah.
it. And that just comes back to the age-old... That sounds cliche, but fucking... I feel like now day and age, a lot more people, even your average person who never really gave a fuck about it 5 years ago when COVID came out, say, oh, yeah, it is what it is. We'll just cop it on the chin. Hopefully we don't get it. But now those same people 5 years on are like, nah, this seems quite fucky. Like,
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you remember, but initially they said that if you get the vaccine, you won't get COVID. The very first things that they said about it was,
Yeah.
if you get the vaccine, you won't get COVID. And then the next thing they said was, oh, if you get the vaccine, the symptoms of COVID will be lessened.
yeah, the severity of it would
Fuck
be,
off.
be
What
not
sort
as-
of vaccine doesn't vaccinate you? Like, fuck off, cunt.
Yeah, well, they...
Get another 10 and you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll keep getting the boosters because then
Yeah.
it does something. We can't explain it, but it's scientific. And then all the old people out there, all the people over 60 are like, better get me bloody boosters.
boosters. I got
Fucking, me doctor told me to get the boosters.
fucking turkey now.
Fuck off. I got that. I got that directly from my mum and stepdad. So
Yeah.
gotta get me boosters. The bloody
Get your
doctor said he
boosters.
won't talk to me if he get me boosters.
He said, "Get the fuck out of here." I'm not giving me boosters because he
Your
gets a
doctor
bo-
fucking
he gets a
part-time-
bonus.
Your doctor part times as a fucking
Bonus
Uber
every time you
driver.
get a
Stop
booster.
trusting him.
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole. I'm sorry. That one was racist.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. All right, guys, thanks for watching. This has been great.
Guten Tag.
That was a good one. 82. Back to
82. Here's the kicking on 100.
I had more questions about the pyramids, but I'm going to save them for next time.
I had
Yeah, same
I had one about the possibility of the dinosaurs actually building the pyramids.
Yeah. The T-Rex did.
T-Rex
He was a
didn't,
fucking-
fucking-
He was annoying.
Not those arms, he was never carrying no blocks.
Well, can't do that,
He's
Wayne.
that fucking that supervisor that just yells at you for no
He
reason.
used to get the other dinosaurs to jerk him off with a good narration. Penis.
That cunt's yelling at me again. Fuck
Fucking
off.
do anything, angry cunt.
He's got
Yeah,
big teeth.
Your stumpy ass leg, motherfucker.
Here's your pen. Oh, sorry, I dropped it. You'll never get it.
You pick it up, pal.
That's why he's so angry, because he couldn't masturbate.
Why would you hang on before we go? Like, why would you make such a big dinosaur have such small arms? That's what pisses me off. Like,
It's
what did
ridiculous.
the arms, like when they found the bones, his arms are like this. That's what pisses me
Honestly,
off.
Hilarious.
They found like
dinosaurs
one of those little
look
dinosaurs' arms
intimidating
next to
without
it, and they're like, let's go with that.
It's probably been a fucking massive mistake. He probably had really long arms, but the ends of them fell off and weren't anywhere near the fucking rest of the
Yeah.
bones. So, like, he must have had tiny arms.
He had
We're
little arms.
scientists
arm.
believe us, bro.
Little arm syndrome.
That's what I've
I
always
swear,
said
scientists
that.
are a bunch of bros. Like, they're like, just trust me.
Yeah, just
Just trust
me.
me. I know you're not quite as smart as I am, so just trust me.
I love the Jurassic Park movies, but
Yeah,
did they really look like that, or are we just having a stab in the dark?
yeah.
Yeah, there's a bit
Everyone
of
stab in the
stab, I
dark.
reckon.
You know what I mean?
Well,
I reckon,
they-
you know,
I reckon
that's
more
what
of them
they
had
sound
feathers.
like.
Yeah,
fucking-
that's right.
Imagine
Imagine
T-Rex
going
without
back in
wings.
time and you see dinosaurs. Like, hang on a minute, they don't fucking look like that.
Yeah, imagine a fucking 27-foot chicken.
Have you
Like,
seen?
what the fuck?
Yeah.
There was a comedy made just after the first Jurassic Park movie came out, called Chicken Park, and it was just massive fucking chickens, massive like dinosaur-sized chickens. In the
Oh, I
park.
swear that's how Sam's sister sees chickens. Oh, fuck. All right, guys, we're out of here.
Next week, chickens.
Yeah, next week, chicken. Chickadee, chicken.
I feel like chicken next week.
All right, guys, see you later.
Good
See you guys.
There you
Arrivederci.
You still there, Spokes?
Howard just went.
Bearded Mafia Podcast, yo, this raw. Rob